I'm about to show you how to transform a single long-form video into a stack of 10 viral-ready shorts in just a handful of clicks. Seriously, you can go from 1 hour-long podcast to a week's worth of high-performing vertical clips without spending hours combing through footage. I'll also share the 2 critical metrics I obsess over to actually get YouTube to push your shorts, which are the real deal that has helped me blow up multiple clips over the last year. Think of this entire process as your new playbook, covering a quick setup, automated clipping, a couple of surgical edits, and boom, you have a complete content pipeline. First thing first, you absolutely must gather your source material, whether it's an existing podcast, a live stream, a talk, or even a long-form interview filmed in one take. If you don't have anything ready yet, don't overcomplicate things by waiting for perfection. Instead, open up a popular AI chat tool, ask for a list of punchy talking points on your chosen topic, and then simply set up a basic camera, decent lighting, and a microphone to record yourself running through those bullets in one take. Mess-ups truly don't matter here because this method actually thrives on capturing those raw, honest, and unscripted moments. Now here's where you save the absolute most time. Upload that long video directly into a specialized AI platform. Instead of you scrubbing endlessly through an hour of footage searching for the best parts, the AI analyzes the entire file to pull out the most compelling moments automatically. It even auto-generates perfect vertical clips, creates accurate subtitles, and suggests several strong titles for you. You truly don't have to sit there guessing what might work because the AI gives you a ranked list of clips based on viral potential, so you can start working with the best candidates first. I'll walk you through exactly how I do it step by step, which honestly only takes about 14 clicks once you get the hang of the entire workflow. The first step is to create your account and immediately navigate to the main dashboard to choose the Create Clips option. Next, simply upload your complete source video file to begin the analysis process. While it's uploading, you should pick the spoken language, set the aspect ratio precisely to vertical 9:916 for shorts, and select a subtitle style that matches your brand aesthetic. You then need to choose your overall video goal, making sure to select Optimize for viral shorts if maximum reach is what you are chasing. Finally, set a maximum clip length, locking in that sweet spot duration, maybe 20 to 40 seconds, that you've already noticed works best in your analytics. After a few minutes, the AI will deliver a beautifully curated queue of potential clips, each one complete with baked-in subtitles, a suggested title, and a little score indicating its likelihood to perform well. From there, you can simply download the ones you like best to upload to YouTube, or you can take 2 extra minutes to fully optimize them for the algorithm, which is where the real lift happens. Because here's the absolute truth about YouTube Shorts. Most of your videos will inevitably get stuck in that frustrating 400 to 2,000 view purgatory. YouTube sends each new short to a small initial test audience, and if it fails to hit certain crucial benchmarks right away, they immediately stop pushing distribution to a wider pool. To escape this trap, you need to lock in 2 specific things that the algorithm is checking within the first few seconds: the hook and your audience retention. The hook is that critical first 5 seconds, a window that absolutely needs to yank eyeballs away from scrolling and make people stay put. Without a thumbnail to help you, your very first spoken line and the opening visual are all you have to prevent a viewer from immediately swiping away. In your analytics, you should be aiming for every single shot in those opening frames to have over 70% of viewers either watching or engaging rather than swiping away. If viewers bounce in those initial frames, YouTube's system assumes the video isn't interesting and swiftly cuts off any further distribution traffic. Some practical ways to build a killer hook from a podcast clip include starting immediately with an intriguing sentence or a direct question that creates instant curiosity. Another excellent technique is to use on-screen text that spells out the video's payoff instantly because people skim incredibly fast. So bold, punchy text really helps capture attention. Or my personal favorite for podcast clips is using a split-screen setup where you keep the speaker tight and use the rest of the frame for relevant B-roll or reaction shots. For example, if the speaker mentions a famous athlete, showing highlights of that person underneath or beside the speaker provides visual confirmation in that crucial first second. Audience retention, the second key metric, measures how much of the clip people watch on average, and with shorts, your target needs to be aggressively high, aiming for 80% or more. Anything less than that 80% figure in YouTube will naturally cut your traffic flow, so videos must be tightly focused and never ramble to keep viewers engaged. Some easy editing wins to boost retention involve trimming out any filler words or moments where the clip gets slightly off topic or has long, unnecessary pauses. You should also add relevant B-roll that visually matches the audio, dropping in a quick visual whenever the speaker references a person, product, or specific moment to keep the viewer's eyes glued. A subtle but important edit is to move your subtitles into a clear, unobtrusive spot, making sure the center-ish area works well for split-screen setups so they don't overlap your important B-roll. Add a layer of subtle background music just loud enough to lift the energy, but be extremely careful that the music levels never drown out the speaker's actual voice. Finally, utilize tight cuts and deliberate pacing, as short cuts can be very effective at keeping viewers curious and watching to see what surprising thing comes next. Let me be real about other tools in the market. There are other platforms trying to do automatic clipping, but most of them miss the bigger picture of what truly makes content viral. Some competitors might charge you a lot for minute-by-minute edits, or they create technically correct clips that completely lack that viral-friendly structure with weak hooks and weird cuts. Furthermore, some solutions simply cannot batch schedule reliably, forcing you to jump between multiple tabs just to plan out an entire week of content uploads. That is precisely where this specialized platform stands out because it's not just about clipping, it's about turning your long-form content into a truly sustainable pipeline. Features like auto-editing for viral clips find the moments and format them for vertical viewing, while auto-schedule posts them at your chosen cadence so you never have to babysit the uploads. The content calendar component lets you line up, manage, tweak, and publish all your social posts from one centralized location, which is a massive time saver. This means you can batch process one single podcast episode and have a full month's worth of shorts queued and scheduled while you immediately shift your focus to recording the next episode. To quickly compare, some competitors excel at transcript quality but leave you doing all the creative hunting for hooks and building the necessary visual juice yourself. Others will clip things automatically but utterly fail to help you predict which specific clips will actually gain traction with your audience, leaving success up to chance. And on the flip side, some powerful solutions are simply far too expensive for most creators who are trying to scale their output beyond just 1 or 2 videos per week. This platform uniquely combines the clip smarts, the scheduling muscle, and the content calendar into one affordable and creator-friendly workflow. Back to the hands-on part. After the AI generates the clips, I open the one I like best in the editor to perform just a couple of targeted quick tweaks. These tweaks involve repositioning the frame for that optimal split-screen look, importing a few very short pieces of relevant B-rolls, and ensuring that first line lands perfectly as an attention-grabbing question or claim. That small, 2-minute editing session is usually all it takes to push a decent clip from a candidate into the real viral contender pool. Once you have 8 to 12 clips exported, use the platform's auto-schedule feature to set your posting frequency, daily, every other day, or 3 times a week, and the system will handle the entire uploading process. The content calendar then makes it incredibly easy to preview exactly what the week looks like, swap out a caption, or adjust a clip without ever needing to re-upload any files. One final pro tip is to prioritize consistency and create a constant feedback loop with your analytics. Post regularly, closely watch which specific hooks and clip lengths perform the absolute best, and then feed that insight directly back into your optimization process. If you notice that 30-second clips featuring a question-based hook consistently outperform everything else, set the AI to bias its future suggestions toward that exact duration and style. The AI learns what you prefer and will continue delivering more of that proven format, which is something your viewers absolutely love because they become familiar with your unique style. So, in summary, you collect or record your long-form content, upload it, let the AI find and rank the very best moments, perform those quick edits to lock the hook and boost retention, and then schedule everything automatically. Focus intensely on those first 5 seconds and always aim for over 80% audience retention, and you will finally stop getting buried in that crushing 400 to 2,000 view trap. If you found this walkthrough useful, I've put together a short, actionable checklist to follow every single time you repurpose a video. Record, upload, generate, pick the top 10, edit hooks and B-roll, schedule, analyze, and then optimize. If you do that cycle a few times, you will have established a rolling engine of shorts that actually manage to reach a wide audience. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want the full extended playbook on the 7 specific rules I use to scale shorts consistently, I have another video that breaks every single one of them down. Catch that next video, and I will absolutely see you over there.